absolute catastrophe. One of the world's most cold-blooded killers still on the run. The case of a lifetime still yet to be solved. Welcome to Potassium Perp. Good evening, I'm Britta Lux here at DEF Broadcasting. Tonight we have a special feature concerning one of the most heinous crimes of the modern era. It was a day just like any other. The workers at Buxton office were going about their ordinary routines, but nothing could prepare them for what was about to happen.
I was there that day. I was the one who discovered the crime scene. I just couldn't believe my eyes. I'm sorry. It was just so sudden.
This is Diane Tremblay, a dedicated worker at Buxton offices. On January 12th at 9:36 a.m., she goes to grab a cup of coffee from the office kitchen and stumbles upon the lifeless corpse of a banana, cold, dead, and abandoned. Hi, thank you for coming.
Thank you.
So Diane, tell me a little bit about your position at Buxton office.
Well, I've been an intern at Buxton for around 2 months. I give people coffee. I do some paperwork every now and then, just the basics. I never expected it would turn out like this.
Tell me about that fateful day, Diane.
Well, I just can't get the image out of my head, you just can't prepare yourself for something like that. He was the highlight of the office. He brought a smile to everyone's face. He might have been the best banana I ever met. I remember he would always just be there, hanging out with his family in a bunch, every time I went to grab someone a coffee. But not that morning. He was just one day from retirement. Just one day.
Thank you. But Diane wouldn't be the only one to mourn such a heavy loss. Tonight, a heart-wrenching interview with the Bananas family. So where do we begin? If your son was here today, what would you tell him? What would you say to the killer? Tragic. Absolutely tragic. Seeing the loss and grief of so many that were close to this banana brings us to the question, just who was the monster behind the crime? The killer can be seen here wearing a hood and a mask. As the banana lies innocently on the ground, the killer barrels towards it, cane in hand, and just like that, an innocent soul taken by the devil himself. I have one of the town's top investigators in the studio today, Detective Maggie Thornton from the Buxton PD. Detective Thornton, thank you for being here.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Now, Detective Thornton, is there anything that you conclude about the sadist behind this mess?
There really just is something so tragic behind whoever this killer is. And I've seen a murder or two in my day, but this is just deplorable.
Absolutely. Is there any damning evidence, anything that could bring us closer to putting this monster behind bars once and for all? Detective, is that a banana you're eating?
Well, listen, of every man possible on this case right now, no evidence has been brought to light as of this moment, but that's bound to change. And I'm doing everything in my power to make sure we find this killer and bring justice to the murderer's family.
Thank you, Detective Thornton.
You're welcome.
An inconclusive end to a chilling murder. Will justice ever be served? Will the Bananas family finally be able to rest easy, knowing that the killer of their very own is locked up far, far away. Many questions remain, and many still affected. Mourning. Mourning for a bright light lost to the darkness of this cruel, cruel world. This has been Potassium Perp. Thank you.